Hi everyone, this is Lana with Lana Belana Design and welcome to my channel. Yes, I know I said it's gonna be noon this week. Hi Carrie, welcome. Thank you for joining. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited you're here. You're like my biggest fan. The only follower. Yeah, so I said that I was gonna be at noon, but then I showed up at 10 o'clock again. So I'm thinking of actually changing this to 10 o'clock rather than going at noon because I just can't. It doesn't work. Noon just simply never works. So I think I'm just gonna stick to 10 o'clock. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much. So you received the card. That's awesome. This is what I wanted to show you. So before people start showing up, let me just grab something for you, Carrie. You asked me about the acetate. So last year I used this one. This is by Recollections and it's Michael's brand. You probably saw it at Michael's. And last year they had this little booklet of acetate and it was really pretty gory. They had some kind of x-rays of, human x-rays and then also some bugs. And I remember sending it to my family. My sisters did not like it whatsoever. Here's my sister! Hello! But this year, this is what they had in stock. And this is what I used to make cards. And it's really, really cool. I know, it's really cool. I love it. It is so simple. You can make so many cards, different shapes and sizes. This is my other sister. That's right. Both of my sisters are here. And I'm like, yes, that's right. They have to be here. Anyway, what was I about to say? So thank you for being here. I hope more people will join. If not, that's okay, because people can still watch it later. Anyhow, this is what I'm gonna make today, and it is pretty cool. Like I love this design. It doesn't have any dyes included or anything like that, or anything that you can buy, basically, like any of the crafting supplies. It is made by Cricut, as I said last week. The Raven is made by Cricut, and this is designed on the little, actually it's not designed. I mix these two websites that I use all the time. One is Canva, the other one is the Graphic Fairy. And this image is actually from the Graphic Fairy. And I loved it that it said The Raven. It's one of my husband's favorite poems. And when he saw this card, he really liked it. So I was like, okay, let's just show people how I made this. It's a really cool kind of one layer card. There's no bulk to it whatsoever. And it's really nice to send it off. So what I'm going to show you real quick, as I said, this is made by Cricut. And I used smart vinyl. So for all of you who do have Cricut machine, yes, you can use smart vinyl with your Cricut Maker and your Cricut Explorer. Even though it's made for Cricut Maker and Explorer 3, I use it for my Cricut Maker. I think it's the second generation of Cricut Explorer. So that's really cool. And what I like about the smart vinyl is that you don't need to, yes, the bird is, yes, I love the bird. The only thing about this bird, Carrie, is that has a bat. That's what I was trying to show to people last time. It's like, can you find a hidden thing? So there's a bat, and I don't know if you want to use it for different purposes, but you most certainly can. But I just think that, you know, the bat kind of gave that spooky feeling. Anyway, back to my smart vinyl. Why it's so cool is because you don't need a mat to feed it through the machine. All you do is just put smart vinyl through, and that's it. Just love it. And I'm honestly never gonna use any other vinyl but smart vinyl. Just love it. So, okay, let me show you. I'm gonna flip you guys over. I know, not get dizzy, but I'm gonna flip you over to my computer real quick, and I'm gonna show you this. So this is, of course, Cricut Design Space. This is where I found cool images you can download and cut them with your Cricut either Maker or Explorer. So this is where my Raven came from. And you can always do, I just don't know where it is exactly. Oh, there it is. Found it. I don't know why it doesn't want to open it. Sorry about that. It's okay. So here's my friend Anita. Yay! Hello. So anyway, that's where I created my Raven. And this is, I think, what it's more important, especially for you, Carrie. You might find it useful. This is, as I said earlier, the Graphic Fair website, and they have amazing images to print and printouts. Now, they also have a premium membership. There it is. I am subscribed for it. I think it's about $10. I'm not sure, a month. But this is where I went and I got my Raven, my image, my background, so to speak. So that's what I did, and then I would download this image, which is this. I would download it, edit it, maybe if I have to crop it, do whatever I want to it, maybe change the background color, and I would print it on my printer. Now my printer can take heavier cardstock. This is 65-pound cardstock, and I didn't want to go heavier because my card is already heavy. So yeah, of course, my pleasure, Carrie. So that's where it's from. I've just printed, cut it, and that's it. Then of course I cut some cardstock that's going to be glued on, and here's Cricut, my Cricut Raven. Another thing, what I need is Cricut transfer tape, or basically any transfer tape. It doesn't have to be Cricut. And when you are using transfer tape on paper, you gotta make sure that it's a regular transfer tape and not a strong transfer tape. Trust me, I tried that. It doesn't work on paper. It will ruin your paper. And what is so cool about this transfer tape is that you can always reuse it. If you have multiple projects, or if you have multiple cards or whatever you're working on at the time, you can most certainly reuse it. It stays sticky for a while. So just put that on there. Just need to grab my bone folder and do this real quick. Yeah. Now, downside about this is that this transfer tape is not strong enough to lift this image. I know, because it's the smart vinyl. But I'd rather fuss with this image rather than have my cardstock ruined. I hope that makes sense. I'll show you what I did. Tried that because I wanted, of course, to save some time, because this gets like a pain in my tush, but that's okay. It's just a little, trust me, this is like the hardest or the the most intricate thing that you have to do when it comes to creating this card. But I think it's worth it. At least it's worth it to me. I don't know. Some people might not do it. Some people think it's like, no, that's too much work. I don't want to fuss with that. But I don't know. I find it kind of cute and cool. Why not? I think it's worth it. I forgot about this, actually. I thought it was going to be faster. I'm just trying to not to cut this. Gotta go very, very careful, because this vinyl is really delicate once it's off the sheet. The sheet is pretty thick and heavy, and the reason for it is because you don't need to use the mat to put it through the machine. Does that make sense? I hope. So, there we go. Almost there. Almost there. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Patience, patience. My worst enemy. I know. There we go. Ha! Ta-da! Now all I have to do is make sure that this thing sticks. Run away, Raven! Okay, there we go. Jeez! I promise it wasn't this hard when I did this. Maybe because I'm standing. Maybe I'm having some issues. I always get in trouble whenever I do this live. It never goes so smoothly. Anyway, what I'm going to do is... okay, I'm going to put my Raven aside. That's kind of funny. Okay. I'm going to get my glue, of course, art glitter glue. The one that I always use. Okay, apply it generously. Thank you, Carrie. You're so encouraging. That's what real friends do. And then they laugh at you later. I'm kidding. I know. That's what friends are for. Alrighty. There we go. Perfect. Now that doesn't take long, right? Now let's get this stubborn Raven right here. I hope... Okay, it's not going to fall. So there we go. I use these two notes here, musical notes. I think, was it that one? One of these, it doesn't matter. It's his eyeball. There it is. I think. No, I moved this one a little bit further. That's okay. Go. Stuck that in there and gently peel off. Now you see how that peeled off so nicely? Now that's what you want. And I don't know where I put my... There it is. This is the card that I made with the stronger transfer tape, and you can see that it tear off my paper. So I decided not to use it anymore. And the card is done. Isn't it fun? I know. I love it. I love to play with this. Yeah, beautiful birdie, little tiny birdie. I'm not sure if I sent this card to anybody. I really am not sure. But I love it. I just think this is one of my favorite cards I've ever made. And you can see this vinyl is a little sparkly. I don't know if you can see the sparkle there. So it's nice, and honestly, it's not going to cost a lot to send. Not going to break your buck. So that's it for today. I have nothing else to show you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Carrie, thank you. Thanks my sisters. Yes, they better be here. And I need to thank you so much. It's only you guys here, only 4 of you, but that's all right. We still have fun regardless, right? All right, well, I'll see you next week. And next week, I'm also going to go at 10 o'clock because, as I said earlier, noon just simply will not work, and it never works for me. So, you know what, Carrie, I don't think so, because it's not a die. I don't have a die, so you need to have the image. It's a what's the name of that image? SVG image, and that's what the Cricut would actually cut. It's electronic. It's a digital form. Yeah. So, but if you want me to make you some of these little ravens, I'll be more than happy to send you some. Put it in the mail, and you can just put it together if you want. Just say the words. That's it. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, guys. I will see you next week at 10 o'clock Pacific time. Bye.